You're listening to Andorra Radio. So this is the review for, the new hottest level on the market, the song of the summer, the song, whatever. I hot I, or E hot E, if you're like that, or just hot. I'm saying E hot E. So it's like not a bad level necessarily, but it's just like kind of bizarre. It's for sure one of the extreme demons of all time, let's say. So let's start with the gameplay. The first ship is like a lot easier than it actually seems. It looks like really hard gameplay, but because it's at the start of the level, you keep playing it over and over, and as a result you get like more consistency the more you play it, so you can get through the part a lot easier. And then afterwards you get like a little bit of an annoying part. It's like not bad, but it's just a little bit irritating because there's a bunch of timings. It's like every click is a timing almost. And like the timings just kind of feel awkward, like those black orbs that you have to avoid in the cube, or that one Ren spike gap in the ball, which I kept dying to because it's from like the most awkward click off that slope contraption ever. But yeah, otherwise it's like not that bad, I guess. And then after the insane drop transition, you get into the wave, which is like really easy. For some reason, it's like insane demon difficulty. It's by far the easiest part of the level, but it's pretty fun for that reason. Like, I do enjoy playing it a lot. I especially like some of the alternate routes that it offers. But yeah, while editing, I realized that I never actually talked about the ship between the wave and the UFO, probably because it's not that like memorable. But let it be known that that ship is actually pretty difficult because getting into the straight flies is a little bit hard, but otherwise it's like not really that notable. The UFO afterwards is pretty tricky, but I would say it's like pretty fair also, like because there's a lot of click patterns you can get down, and that just makes it like a lot easier to traverse the UFO, because oftentimes there's like UFOs where there's like no click pattern and you just kind of have to like figure it out. But here it's like there's a very clear set in stone click pattern that you just kind of have to follow. And then the ship is a little bit harder than it looks, but it's not like impossible, because these like weird metal thingies in the ground, it's like you do have to dodge those, and like the hitboxes are actually pretty tight with how those metal wires look. It's like not a free last part, but it's not like completely impossible. It's like a last part that's fair in difficulty. And now the real meat and potatoes of the level is the deco, which is like so surreal, because like there's, for the large majority of the level, there's like the design language is completely incomprehensible. It's like so fucking weird with the shit it chooses to implement in its designs. For example, let's take the part of the pre-drop aside from the ship, and let's take the UFO and ship. It's like the designs there are just like bullshit. They're just like throwing a bunch of random shit at the wall. It's like it's so random what it has. There's like some insane backgrounds and like the weirdest structuring you've ever seen in your life, that it like tries to hide by having the backgrounds be really detailed and stuff. It's like rectangles low-key, but like it's just like really funky. I don't know. And then the UFO there's just a bunch of clusters of rectangles, but it at least makes more sense. It's just in the cube, it's like weirdly open structuring, which I think is so like strange, especially since the times you actually have to do are pretty tight in that part. There's some more comprehensible parts of the level, like the first part of the ship, which is like all neon, which is pretty easy to get, and the wave being like almost 9 circles-y with like the block design that it has, as well as some of the diamond structuring, though it doesn't have that effect, so obviously it's not 9 circles. It also like lagged me a little bit because of that like giant rotating flower in the background that is just made of glow objects. But then again, the wave is like still pretty easy, so it like was never a big issue for me. Just like we did full detail. Like as a whole, the deco definitely leans more towards that surreal aspect of the level, which I guess kind of shapes the level's identity, but it does just make it like really fucking weird for like no reason. Definitely a contributing factor to that is the song, which is like really bad. It's like this song is the reason I beat the level because it's like really catchy, but it's also like really bad because you know of the signature vocals that you probably couldn't hear because I muffled the audio before this, but you know now my voice has to contend with these guys saying, yeah, you know it's getting hot, you know we're about to drop. So the vocals are bad. The backing track in the pre-drop is also like not good. It's like just like a bunch of random bullshit like that you'd barely even perceive except for like that lead synth in the back. And then drop is like not even good either. The drop is like Knock 2 if you sucked. Maybe it just reminds me of Knock 2 because the samples that Kaya and Tristan K like picked out are like the same splice samples that Knock 2 picked out, but I don't know. Yeah, so the song is like not really that good, but it is like pretty catchy, unfortunately. It is like very iconic. Note that I'm only talking about the part in the level itself, since it's the the part that I actually heard while playing the level rather than the whole song, since I do have to say the techno second drop is actually pretty decent, even if it sounds like really fucking funny at first. I wouldn't really recommend this level to anyone, but I wouldn't stop anyone from trying to go for it. It's just kind of a whatever level. I had like a whatever experience with it. It's like not particularly noteworthy, but also not particularly bad. But anyways, that's all I have to ramble about. Here's the clip of the completion. I was on a call with some friends, so it's like a little bit louder than usual, but you know, I balanced the audio out so it's not like terrible. The above. Like, it's like for me, it's hard to say because my OBS is in German, so. Okay, so what you're gonna have to do here is go to erweiterte Audio-Eigenschaften.
Yeah, so I know what that means. That means sources.
Some bullshit.
I don't know. It means I don't know. It means fuck. It doesn't. But
I'm getting hot.
German Linux users when you don't know how to use the Koenig Boohoo Nockenschrocken.
Okay, GG.
hell
GG.
yeah.
Scrumptious W.
You're listening to Kaya Radio.
Stop.
I know it's like a random British girl there.
It's for the atmosphere, obviously.
I guess I'm replacing Lizer while they're gone for 2 minutes. I was just gonna observe.
Yeah.
You can observe.
Well, now I get to speak because Laser's gone for 20 minutes.
What? Fuck!
I don't get to talk about how I know Einstellung. Otherwise. I should learn a second German word, though.